Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another great edition of my Guru Room Show. And for the Guru Room Show today, we got two very special guests, and they've been in every season of the hit Netflix series Cobra Kai. And I'm talking about Owen Morgan and Nate O. And they are currently in season 5 of the hit series, and we're going to talk to them all about season 5 and it's going to be a fun time. So get your gi, throw your kicks in the air, and get ready for some Cobra Kai action with this interview. I am Rocco Cross. I am the host at Stutters. I am the host of the Guru Room, and my interview with Owen and Nate will be coming up very soon. This is my Guru Room, and welcome to my nightmare. Stay tuned. Okay, welcome to Gru, and thank you both so much for taking time out of your day and coming on.
Thank you for having us.
Thanks. So you guys are back for a brand new season, and I watched the whole season like probably everyone else in the whole entire world in like a day or two. And when you guys know you're getting ready to film for a new season, do you both train before the season starts? Like, do you go to the gym or train with martial arts?
You want to go first?
Sure. Yeah. I mean, I generally do a little bit of a refresher, right beforehand, but I don't usually need to do a whole lot.
Okay.
Yeah. So for me, I really don't do too much. I work out pretty regularly, and then when we go, they teach us all the stuff either way. So it's not really
Right.
like you don't really need too much unless because they're gonna give you in advance. They're not gonna just throw you
As
in.
long as you kind of know how to do it already.
Yeah. And we both did martial arts, so we
Right.
kind of know how it goes. So
Yeah. So it's not. Yeah.
it's nothing crazy. Yeah.
Okay. Well, I mean, plus you guys have been doing this now 5 seasons, so
Yeah.
I'm sure even if you didn't know the martial arts, you picked it up by doing the show.
That's true. Yeah. I pretty much every cast member that didn't do it beforehand does it now.
Yeah, you can see like how much better they've gotten too.
Yeah,
Yes,
right.
definitely.
Yeah, like the fight scenes now are like more intense, and you could tell like they actually know what they're doing, and
They're
it's
doing more of like their own, like they're doing more stuff.
Exactly.
Less of the
Yeah, and everyone kind of develops their own like distinct kind of style as well. So it's like you can tell how every fight gets better because everyone's kind of doing their own thing, but they're all doing it really well and it all blends together really well.
Yeah, definitely, for sure. So when the season drops, like, are you two like everyone else? Like, do you go and binge watch the show in a couple days?
Okay, so for me, I don't binge watch it because, well, I already know what's gonna happen, so it's not like
of course.
So I already know what's happening, so I kind of just take my time and just kind of see how it turns out. And yeah, I mostly just watch it to look at what's different because there's so many things that we got to film, but we never get to put in because there's only 20 minutes for the
Right, not everything can make it in.
Yeah, not everything can make it in. And there's so much cool stuff that like we can see, and I'm just like, man, I can't wait to talk about this and stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Nice.
There's always a moment like that when you're like, oh, this thing, yes, I can't wait for people to see this, and then it's not there.
Oh no, I know that's probably the worst. Like you're over there filming probably hours for like one scene, and then it doesn't even make it.
That happens, yeah.
Yeah.
And usually it's like a day of filming for like a few minutes, right?
Yeah, I know, it's crazy.
And it's like hundreds. It's like probably like 100 crew members all working, and we're working for like hours and hours. And you look, and it's like 3 minutes or something, just because they had like more important stuff or something.
Yeah,
but it's so cool though, being able to see all the work and stuff.
All the stuff that made it.
Yeah, that's true. But it just looks, and it looks so much. So sometimes you look at it and you're like, I don't know how this is gonna look, but it just looks so much better because you have the people editing it and like putting in, it just looks like it looks like an actual movie. When you're
It
filming it,
does.
you're just like, what is happening? Because you're like you're in the middle of like a brick like parking lot or something like that. You're filming in the middle of a parking lot. You're like, how are they gonna make this look like a hospital?
Right.
But they pull it off every time. So
Oh yeah, definitely. And like a lot of people don't know, like realize that, like, you know, if you're not part of the film world, like one of those scenes that you're watching in the movie takes like a full day to film
yeah,
in the
that was
series.
just
I
so
mean,
surprised. Like on my first day, I bet Owen probably thought this, on my first day, they were filming like one scene, and I sat there for like probably like 5 hours, just sitting there, not doing anything. And I was
Yeah.
like, geez, these guys are really slow. But turns out that's just how long it takes.
Yeah.
And you don't think about it because they need to
yeah,
switch all the angles for the cameras, and it's crazy. Yeah.
yeah, definitely. And how did you guys feel about, like, I mean, there were a lot of fight scenes this season, and a lot of new characters coming on, and how did you feel about all, like, the fight scenes?
I was really happy with all of them. I think they all turned out really well.
Yeah,
I,
they turned out really cool.
yeah.
Stunts did a great job, and so did editing.
Yeah. And there's just a lot of everything I think that was new was just a great addition.
Yeah, definitely. And I had to say, like, I was laughing so hard with the scene with Chosen, with all you guys, and that holding the eggs, and
Yes.
he's
Yeah.
chasing you and knocking the eggs out of your hands, and everyone's running
Yeah,
away
that
from
was,
this crazy guy. So how was it like filming that, and how did you like keep a straight face during Chosen, like, running after everybody?
Oh, that was,
yeah,
I
that was,
mean, to be fair, most of the time you're just like kind of it's good to just keep yourself under like stress, right? So then you can I never really had a problem with like laughing because I was always just like, uh-oh, we're gonna die.
yeah, same here. It's more like, it's less like, haha, there's a crazy guy running at that guy. It's more like there's a crazy guy running at me, and I'm
Right.
scared, right? So
Yeah,
it's not,
And he's not
yeah,
funny crazy, he's
yeah.
scary
It's like
crazy.
he's gonna kill you crazy, and yeah, it's that was fun though. That's a really fun day to
It
shoot.
was a really
Um,
fun bit to
there's
film.
a lot of like adjusting, I guess, because there's a lot of
oh,
That's true.
because there's so many people in the
We
scene,
filmed
and
a
like,
lot of different bits.
yeah, like one thing that looks weird or something like that, then like the entire thing needs to go over again, and because they just want to make sure it looks like perfect or whatever.
yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Oh my god, that scene, I was cracking up laughing in that scene with Chosen coming out of the water and everything.
That was a great one.
And then on another great scene from this season is when all you guys are around the pool, and it starts out just everyone relaxing by the pool, and then
Hmm.
it turns into something more. And how what did you like best about filming, like, that whole pool scene?
Ah, I don't know. We spent a while on that one. Well, I guess it was like a collection of scenes, really. So,
Yeah.
um, I mean, it was never actually in the scenes, but I did like the bit of off time we got when we actually got to be in the water and hang around and have fun.
Nice.
There was a bit where we filmed where me and a couple others were supposed to be like floating around like the lazy river that never made it in, but that was nice and fun.
Okay.
That was probably my favorite part.
oh yeah, for me, I actually didn't work on that
That's right. You
yeah, I
didn't. You
wasn't
didn't
there
end
for
up
that
being
entire
on
scene.
set.
Yeah.
Yeah.
um yeah, I forgot what. Yeah, but I wasn't there that entire
Yeah.
pool thing. So yeah,
Okay.
I missed out. I was
Oh
like,
damn.
oh yeah. And like costumes, they were like, yeah, we had like, they even like told me about like my stuff, and I was like, oh, I'm gonna go swimming because and then they're like, oh wait, actually, never mind. I was like, oh, okay.
Oh no, that sucks.
No, but it's
Yeah.
whatever.
And what scene did you both love shooting the most, like in this season, of course?
The whole season. For me, it was the interrogation.
Yes, yes.
That was by far my favorite.
Favorite
What about you, Nate?
Yeah, I don't know, man. There's probably the finale.
Okay.
No, it was good.
Because there's so many people. It's not like the filming that was like the fun part. The fun part was everyone's together.
Yeah.
And,
Yeah.
like
having everyone.
yeah, and
in
every
the same
single time
place.
they filmed, because it's the finale, so they want to make sure it's like the best like possible.
Right.
So they would spend a lot of time on these small individual fights. And while those people are like doing something, everybody else can just they're all just we can just do stuff together, like
Yeah,
play games and stuff. And we have like a lot of time for those.
that's true.
Oh wow.
Yeah. So that was fun.
So what do you guys like doing during that? Like when you have a lot of downtime between scenes, like what do you do to, not go like crazy?
I mean, we usually just hang out with each other, just
Yeah.
being in each other's presence is just very fun. We all get along really well.
Nice.
We have a lot of good times, and it helps pass the time really well.
Yeah. I think pretty much every actor is slightly crazy. And
Yeah.
so when you have that many crazy people in a room, you're never bored. And yeah, we always find something to do. So we either like play a game or like I remember we played frisbees for
That's true. We
the
did
longest
we did
time.
play
Nice.
frisbees.
Yeah, like every single time it was
I
like lunch,
forgot
they'd be
about
like,
that.
"Let's go play frisbee."
Yeah.
So yeah, and then well, Owen, were you a minor for that for the last
Yeah, I
one?
was a minor at
Yeah,
the
right.
time.
Yeah, so
Okay.
we still had school to do.
That
Yeah.
okay. Yeah, no, I always forget about this. That's the part
Yeah.
I don't like to remember.
Yeah.
But yes, usually
Every single
a
time
lot
we
of the
see
time is spent doing school because that's the legal requirement.
yeah, and the worst part is when we're on like a location, like we're filming like an actual location, the
Yeah.
school is usually right next to where they hang out. So we can like see everybody like everybody hanging out, and we just have to sit here and like do our school.
Oh no.
And so all the kids we share our suffering. But Owen, he's
Not anymore.
yeah, not anymore. Now it's just
Okay.
Sucks.
And during the season, like we see so many different things. I mean, I don't think we're spoiling anything because everyone has seen the season so far. But like we seen like a positive change in Johnny with the kid coming, and Crease with the whole jail thing, and the fall of Terry Silver. And how did you feel about everything that was going on this season?
I mean, it was awesome.
yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot of crazy stuff and
There
a
was
lot
a
of
lot.
turns. Yeah,
It was a lot, yeah.
I'm really excited to see how the next season plays out. They have a
Yeah.
lot of stuff to play around with. So
Yeah, I think it was done incredibly well. It was just a lot of fun to watch
yeah,
in the end.
Yeah, definitely. Like I love how how Robbie and Miguel put their differences aside finally in this
Yes.
season.
Took them long enough.
yeah.
It did take them long enough, right? And I always like to ask like guests this, like while you were filming this season, was there any funny behind the scenes stories that happened?
Let's see.
Man, I gotta think.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of it's just like just us having fun, and then
There's a lot of funny stuff, but it's like
but it all blends
it
together.
probably
So
won't be
it's
funny
hard
to
to
anybody else because it's
yeah,
like
it's hard to come up with like an exact story.
yeah.
But every once in a while something will come through that's like, yeah, I know this. But I don't know.
Yeah, dude, I remember talking to Sholo, and we both played like a few games that are like we both played some of the same games, and we were playing it, right? And I was like, geez, you said you like, he's like, yeah, I just started, right? I looked at him, he had like the most insane like stuff. I was like, geez, did you like spend money? He's like, yeah, I spent a little bit.
Just
And
a
I was
little
like,
bit of money,
a
a
little
few
bit.
hundred, you know.
And then I was like, dang, he's like so good, right? And I was talking to Jacob about it later because he also played the game. And he's
Yeah.
like, yeah, he spent like a few thousand on the
Oh
game.
my god.
I
Oh
was
my
like,
God. What?
that probably explains it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, you know, I just got the basics.
I know Jacob is like a big fan of Pokemon, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
oh dude, he has some of the sickest Pokemon stuff.
Nice.
Uh he went to I think Sholo was in New York or something like that. And
Okay.
they had like a special drop for like a Nintendo Switch. I don't know if you guys know what that is. You know, Owen knows what that is.
I have a Nintendo
Okay.
There was
Switch.
like a special
Okay.
Nintendo Switch drop that was like
Had like a
and,
Pokemon
yeah,
like
the Pokemon
theme.
whatever one. And he was
Nice.
like, get that, buy that right now for
He's
me.
like,
And
get it
so
now.
they bought it and they have it. And he always carries around this little like purse thing that sits around his like neck or
Yeah,
something like that.
yeah,
Yes.
with the
And
card
he
in
has like
there,
a
right?
special, it's like a special DS, right?
Yes, yes, it has a special case. I've seen it.
It has like a
Oh,
special DS, and also in his wallet, he keeps like um so Pokemon cards, they
yeah.
sometimes come with like a coin. And he had this
Mhm.
really rare coin of Mew, and he keeps it in his wallet all the time. And
That's awesome.
it's like where your driver's license should be, but I guess that's more important to him. So
I mean,
Jacob
yeah.
always keeps that coin on him. It's hilarious.
Well, I guess you could say he's a fan.
Yeah.
Maybe, I think he dabbles.
Yeah, he dabbles. That's it. And I know you both are big fans of gaming, video games. And is there any current games that you both are playing?
You play the
I
game?
doubt it. I doubt it. I doubt there's one that we're both simultaneously
Yeah,
playing.
I don't think we play like super similar games. I
No.
play
Okay.
I don't really play that many games. I play like probably one game actually like repeatedly. I play a game called Valorant. I know Sholo plays it too.
Mm,
Um I think Jacob tried playing it, but he was like just really not good at the game.
Oh no.
So yeah. And I know yeah, so it's a fun game. Actually, yesterday so my best friend, his name's
Hmm.
Taiki Miyagi, and so his in-game name is Miyagi, right?
Okay.
Everyone, they're like, "Oh, is that a Cobra Kai reference?" And he's like, "Nope, that's just my name." And we're always in the game together. And there's this girl, and she's like, "Oh, Miyagi, I'm watching Cobra Kai right now."
it's like
And I was like, "Dang,
just biting your
I
tongue.
love that show." And she's like, "Yeah, it's a great show."
So who's your favorite character?
And And yeah, I've never said anything though, because
Right.
it would
Wouldn't
just be
matter.
awkward just sitting there playing games. So like,
You
so
know,
I've never said anything, which is really
Oh my
fun because
God.
it's happened so many times.
Oh well, yeah, I'm sure,
Yeah,
especially with that name. Like,
yeah, he's
yeah.
yeah, he is. It's like it's really funny because I his dad is obviously Mr. Miyagi to me.
yeah,
I
yeah,
call him Mr.
yeah.
Miyagi, and he'll drive me around all the time. I'll be like, "Hey, Mr. Miyagi." So it's hilarious, and he's a big fan of the show too.
Nice,
Well,
nice.
Yeah, he has I think they're from the same town in Japan
Get
as
out,
Mr.
really?
wow.
Miyagi from the show. Yeah, he's Okinawa.
Oh
Wow.
wow.
But yeah, I thought that was
Yeah,
yeah, it's pretty cool.
That's
that
cool.
that must be funny.
Yeah,
I mean, you're on the show, and that character is like a main part of the show, even though
yeah,
he's not with us anymore. And then your
Right.
friend's father is the same name.
yeah. And I don't think
No.
I've ever said this on an interview, but yeah, he's like one of my best friends too. We've been friends for a while, and yeah, like he's
Nice.
the guy that we always play games together, and like
Okay.
every single time, like no matter what game we're on or something, somebody will like bring it up. It's just hilarious.
Nice, man. And I was talking to Owen about this before you came on. Like, Halloween season is here,
That's
and
true.
Oh yeah,
are you guys doing anything for Halloween? Do you have a costume ready or?
I currently don't.
I have a costume idea, but it's like I don't know if I want to do it.
I always have like ideas. I have like a list of ideas. I just
I have
never
a lot
go
of
through with
ideas that I
them.
want to do. Actually, okay, so Jacob and I actually spoke about this. He's big into this anime called Demon Slayer.
Oh
Mm,
yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
do you know Demon Slayer?
yeah,
Oh,
definitely.
yeah.
great. So this will I won't sound like a crazy person now. So there's this one guy who wears a pig head, right?
Yeah.
Oh,
And he's shirtless.
yeah.
And he wears a pig head and he's shirtless and he's just like this psychopath and he holds two swords at one time and just like swings these
Yeah, he's
crazy, right?
funny.
Um, so all of us, I think it's me, Jacob, and Gianni, all of us were like, we want to dress up as him for Halloween, right? And then all of us were like, oh yeah, he's so cool. We want to dress up as him. And then we were all like, none of us have abs. None of us look that good. So we're like, yeah, we're gonna have to work for that. But yeah, I was like, so that's why I was like, I want to be him. But yeah.
Wait, did Jacob lose his abs? Because he had abs during the
Oh,
season.
he's definitely more fit than we were.
Yeah, he definitely got
yeah.
some.
Yeah. And do you guys ever do like during this time of the year? Do you ever go to any haunted houses or haunted hay rides or anything like that?
You?
No.
Yeah.
You said no. I'm not doing that.
Actually, I've never been to a haunted house, and it's not because I
wow.
don't want
Really?
to. I really want to, but none of my friends are like into that kind of stuff. Like
Wow.
I think it was
See,
like
I'm
last
the opposite.
Halloween.
I'm the one friend that doesn't want to do it.
Oh, really?
And so I ruin it for everyone else.
Oh, dang. So for me, it was like I was like, yeah, let's go. Oh, it's Miyagi, my friend.
Mhm.
I was like, yeah, let's go to a haunted house, and he's like, nah, let's go bowling, right? So we spent an entire
Nah,
we spent a Halloween
nah.
just at a
You can
bowling
go
alley. It
bowling
was
like
really
any
sad.
other
Yeah.
time of the year.
And the thing is, none of us even know how to bowl. And so it's just really sad. We're bowling and we're like, oh,
Just no one
okay,
hits a single pin the
let's put up
entire time.
the
And it's like, we
borders.
could go to a haunted house. And it's like, no.
Exactly. Wow. Okay. And do you guys watch? I know Owen isn't like really a fan of horror movies. Like, do you guys watch any horror movies during Halloween season?
Sometimes.
I'm not really a big horror movie guy.
Okay.
I like more like I don't even know what you call it. Like more real, like real intense
Grounded.
stuff.
Yeah.
And those type of like just like yeah. And then I also like action stuff, like superhero stuff. But this is like I haven't been watching anything recently. But I'm probably gonna start watching some more stuff.
Okay.
Yeah. Because I want to get more like a broader range of movies, like different styles of acting, you know?
That's what I've been doing more often.
Like
I've been
Marvel
watching more
acting,
movies that like are older, like before my time, but like people say are really good.
Yeah.
Because like different movies have like really different acting styles, and you don't realize until you like actually like look at it. Like Marvel acting is like action, but it's nothing like a different type of action movie, you know?
Right.
Mm-hmm.
It's
because it's
different
the target
styles.
audience is completely different. So
Oh yeah, for sure. And what about like songs? Is there any current songs that you guys are liking and listening to?
Nothing specific.
Songs? Oh well, I listen to like a lot of everything except for country. Everything except for country.
Exactly. We are exactly the same. Anything but country and like death metal. It's like
death metal,
like the two things I won't listen to.
Yeah, same. I listen to like a lot of stuff. Like
okay.
Like I don't even know how I'd explain. Like my playlist, it's just like things from all over the place.
Yep. You never know what you're gonna get.
Yeah.
Nice.
Like it'll go from like I don't know, like overjoyed to like just like really calm in like one song.
Just deeply
to, like
sad.
To like rap right after. It's like it's all over it. Yeah.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be able to describe it to you if I wanted to.
Okay. And if you two say you two are out with your cast from the show and you are all doing karaoke songs, what would be the song that you both choose?
Okay, I know mine. You want to go or should I go?
If you have something.
Okay, if you're still thinking, okay, so I would probably do something like challenging, like probably like I know this is like really basic, but like the Eminem song, like Rap God. Just because I like when I do karaoke, dude, Korea is huge on karaoke, by the way. If you didn't know.
Okay.
Yeah, that's just like a thing that people do like every
All
day.
the time.
Like pretty much every day. Because it's like so cheap to because everything's automated. So like people would just go like right after school, they just like do karaoke.
Oh wow.
Yeah, so definitely but I don't like when because I spent this past summer in Korea and I spend like almost every summer at least a bit in Korea.
Nice.
And so I like
Nice.
so whenever I'm doing karaoke, it's like I never really like singing stuff. One, I'm terrible, right?
So then you just don't
And
try, and then I'll see what you
okay,
take.
so I'm just I'm terrible. I'm
That's
terrible
what I
at
would
singing.
do.
I'll admit
I
that.
would just
Um,
not try it, and then everyone
and
thinks, oh, it's like intentional.
it's much more fun doing like just like really hard to do stuff like rap, like Eminem and stuff like that.
Mhm.
And it's like tongue twisters, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah, I probably do that too, honestly.
Because I would not be able to hit like those high notes, and it would just be really sad.
Oh
Like
yeah,
people would
no,
be like, okay,
absolutely not.
that's enough. Let's go home.
And then I would just sound cringy. Yeah.
Let's call it a night. Yeah.
I try to hit a high note, my voice cracks, and I just go, oh, all right, put the microphone down, leave.
Okay. And I mean, it looks like you both are in shape and you both say you train a lot, you go to the gym and all that. And is there any cheat food, a junk food that you both like?
Are you?
There's a lot. I mean,
Okay. I know that you're pretty picky on food, right, Owen?
okay, yeah.
I'm pretty.
I'm
picky.
fairly picky.
Yeah, there's like I'm
Not as picky as I used to be.
I'm not nearly as picky as I used to be. The only thing I don't eat, but this is like terrible for being an American because Americans put cheese on. I don't eat cheese, and they put cheese on
Okay.
everything. Okay, it's just like
yeah,
you
we
can't go
cheese
to a
everywhere.
restaurant, and so like we were at an In-N-Out, right? Because I was in Arizona, like yeah, I was in Arizona.
I was like, what? We don't have that.
And yeah, we don't have In-N-Out here, sadly, even though it's delicious. So we went to
It is
In-N-Out,
good. I had it once when I flew out to
Nice.
Vegas.
Yeah, so I have to get like, I'm like, give me a double extra patty, so 3 patties on a burger, no cheese, and then like fries and drink or whatever. But there's this one restaurant called Lazy Dog. I don't know if Owen knows where that is.
Never heard of it.
Yeah, it's pretty close to where I live, and we live not too close to each other. But they have this one burger, and it's like 2,300 calories.
Oh my god.
And it is just a beast to eat. And I like eating. Right now I'm like trying to put on some more mass, And
Okay.
so I don't really restrict my diet to like anything lean. I'm not like trying to stay under a certain amount of calories.
Yeah.
So I just eat whatever I want. And every time we go there, I'm like, I'm gonna take it on, right? And it's like you're breaking out, you're sweating bullets. It's a war.
Oh my god.
But yeah, I love their burger. It's like it's called the peanut butter and jelly burger.
Oh,
Like
Peanut butter and jelly burger.
yeah, it's like a
Gross.
burger with peanut butter and jelly on it.
that is
And I
nasty.
think it has bacon too. And it comes with these fries.
Bacon mixed with it.
Yeah, and it comes with fries, and they're just drenched in like this sauce, and it's just so good. You like,
No.
and people were like, "That's disgusting. How
Yeah,
do you
it
eat that?
is.
That's like enough food to feed like
should listen to
an
them.
elephant, But yeah, I take it on most of the time from there,
Ugh.
and I love
Gross.
Korean barbecue. All you can eat.
Yeah,
Korean barbecue.
definitely.
Yeah, I'm a pretty big eater, compared to most of my friends. So yeah.
I I actually heard of the peanut butter and jelly burger. I never had it, and when I heard it, I'm like, oh my god, I don't know if I could do that.
Yeah, I was like, I
know
could
it's a
not
thing.
touch
I
that.
don't know if it's. I know they have it in other restaurants, but it's not like super
Yeah.
common, But
Yeah.
this restaurant specifically, they go like crazy with it, because like if you add like extra, I think if you pay like $1 more, you get like extra something. And I always do it. It's like adds like probably like 500 calories more. But it's just once you eat it, you're like out. You're out for the night.
Yeah, I would take like one bite and then throw the whole thing away.
It's really good though. Yeah.
Oh my God, that's so funny.
That's really nasty.
And what about sports? Do you guys like watching or playing any sports?
I am not a sports person.
Okay.
Okay, so for me, I like playing sports. I don't like watching sports.
Okay.
Just because it's like, I don't know, it's like doesn't seem as exciting as when you're like doing it, you know? Even when you
True.
suck. Like I'm pretty bad at a lot of sports. But I do rock climbing. I haven't been rock climbing for a while, but I did rock climbing until like the end of the summer. And then I had like stuff. But I did rock climbing. My friends like so the Miyagi kid, he's
Yeah.
like going to a college for golf. Okay.
Oh wow.
So he plays golf, and he made me go to like the range with him and stuff like that. I'm terrible at it, by the way. It goes like backwards. Like I hit it and it just rolls backwards. But yeah. So I sometimes I play golf. I did we play baseball sometimes, but there's like 10 of us, so we can't like actually have an actual game. And none of us are like amazing, by the way. Like we were playing like, oh, we're so good. And then like we're at like a park, and like these like probably like middle schoolers would come in, and they'll be like, can we hit one? And we're like, yeah, sure. And they just knock it out of the field.
Yeah, and they just whoop you. Yeah.
And we're just like, okay, let's call it a night, guys. Let's go grab something to eat. But yeah, I like playing sports. Definitely not the best at them, but I like playing. I like watching like boxing and like UFC and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Nice.
It's like,
nice.
Yeah, I don't really know too many people who do, but my friends and I we like watching like that kind of stuff.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice. And do you guys prefer going to the beach or like something like camping or hiking?
Well, I do. I really like both. So
okay.
I don't know. It depends. Right.
I like probably like hiking and stuff.
Yeah, I'd say overall, because generally I think it's harder.
Actually, no, it depends on the beach, doesn't it? It depends on the beach, because Georgia's beaches, like that's like not the type of water you like. Like if you're talking about Hawaii versus Georgia, this is like
a little bit. You know? Oh, would you rather go to the Okefenokee Swamp, or would you rather go to Miami Beach?
Swamp. Georgia, we have if you really like mud and like mosquitoes, you'll love it here.
Okay. Oh my God, if you really like mud and mosquitoes, that's definitely something.
Okay, point. Yeah, no, to be fair, one time I came back from the Okefenokee with like over 100 mosquito bites.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Okay, so while we were filming, all the cast members from California, right? They saw a wasp. Remember that? Wait, were you there that one time where they saw a wasp?
Oh.
Because apparently the wasps here are a lot like scarier looking than the wasps in California. So they saw it and they're like, what is that? Right? And I was like, that's a wasp. Just don't move, and it won't like bite you. Just stay away. Like, right? Just don't go near.
Is this the one where Khalil was trying to kill it?
That's not a wasp. I was like, that's just a normal wasp. And they're like, no, it's not. That's like at least like 3 times the size. And like, yeah. So apparently we have some crazy bugs. I don't know. Yeah.
It's very funny to watch them react to stuff around here.
They definitely seem to think that there's like a big difference. So maybe there is. I don't know if it's like a psychological thing, but
right.
Yeah, everything's bigger in Georgia.
Yeah, there you go. And where do you guys like traveling to the most? Is there like a specific place you like to go to most? I mean, I'm sure with acting that takes you guys to different places.
Not a whole lot. I've been to a good few different places in my life. I mostly stay in Georgia. Most often I would go down to I went camping a lot for many years. So we'd go to various certain areas, like such as the Okefenokee. I've been to Florida a good number of times too. I think it's fun there if you're only gonna stay a few days.
True.
Yeah.
Probably for me, I go to Korea so much that it's like I know it's like, and it's completely different than America, obviously. It's like nothing like what you expect. But Japan is like a 1 hour flight over. So
Oh wow.
yeah, it's like literally from going here to like Miami, like on a flight. It's like
Oh, that's not bad.
like, and it's not even. I think it's a 1 hour time zone difference, or maybe not at all. I don't know. Don't quote me on that. But they're really close. Like people just go there just like for fun, right? Like a weekend or something.
Oh
Apparently.
yeah, definitely.
Because it's right there. And so one time while we're in Korea, we're just like, hey, let's check it out. So we went, and it's like, so it's really hard to imagine since you guys probably haven't been to Korea, have you?
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
No.
So it's like an alternate universe of Korea. It's like Korea but slightly different, you know. So it's just like really weird. It's like everything's flipped. They're driving on the left side of the road, and, and there's yeah, and their language is different, but it's like pretty similar but kind of different. So that's really cool to see. And then obviously I like watching. I don't know about Owen, but I'm a big anime fan, and there's just a lot of anime stuff there.
Nice.
I'm not a huge anime fan. I enjoy it.
You're an anime enjoyer, is that?
I mean, average anime enjoyer.
You're an average anime enjoyer. I'm a slightly above average anime enjoyer.
Just a little.
Yeah.
Just a little bit.
I dabble.
You dabble in the anime.
I dabble. There's some things I can't get into, and some things I try, and I'm just like, no.
Well, since you're a big anime fan, what's your go-to show? Like, what would be your main one?
I'm gonna sound really weird, but there's this anime called One Piece. Okay.
Uh-huh.
You guys have
I'm
to
not
watch
even
it.
trying to get into that yet.
Nobody wants to get into it because it's
so long.
It's like 1,000.
It's over 1,000 episodes. No one's gonna want to watch that.
1,000 episodes.
Yeah, it's like 1,050 episodes, still going.
It's been going since the 90s.
Right?
How can you expect anyone to sit through all that?
You're watching Breaking Bad right now, Owen, right?
I am watching Breaking Bad.
It's like
that's a great show.
Breaking Bad, you know how like I think one of the best parts about it is like the world building. Like they just keep on expanding and on like these characters. And like characters from before would come back in like Better Call Saul and stuff. And like there's tons of cross references and there's like things that you didn't see before and foreshadowing. So One Piece is like notorious for its foreshadowing. Because like I'm totally like nerding out right now, but they would foreshadow things from like the 100th episode.
I was about to say like, remember this thing from 100 episodes ago? No.
So yeah, it's like it's just such a good show. But it's like the thing that annoys me is I think it's targeted towards like kids. So it's like not like little kids, but like probably like it's probably like 12, 13-year-olds. But there's like a lot of people who watched it when they're like 12 and 13. Like my friend Miyagi, he's been watching it forever, and he's been watching it since he's like a little kid. And so when we watch it, I'm like, why can't like it's like watching Dora the Explorer sometimes. You're like,
except you're taking it seriously.
It's right there. Like,
just like, oh my god.
Yeah, like where's the map? Where are the guys?
Yeah.
I'm like right behind you. Look at it. They take like 3 episodes to find it. I'm just
Oh yeah, that's the one thing that makes me like not want to get too far into anime, because the fact that they take so long to do like the simplest things.
Because it's based off of one dude, this one guy who's writing the manga.
Yeah.
It's like writing a comic book, but he's writing it by himself, and he's writing the story, the characters, everything, drawing it and everything. And he's doing that. And there's a whole team of animation, like an entire animation production company that's just sitting there waiting for him to finish the next chapter of manga so that they can
just write that.
You know? So it's
my God.
Yeah. So it's like he's like has to like go like he's like working like probably like triple overtime, working like 20 hours a day, getting like 2 hours of sleep. Like it's
crazy.
He's probably going like crazy and like. But yeah, it's amazing though. It's an amazing show.
Okay.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. I mean, I'm a big horror guy, so my favorite one is Death Note.
Oh, Death Note. Yeah.
I
Yeah.
haven't
That
watched
was
that
good.
yet.
It's pretty.
You haven't
It's
seen
not
that yet,
like
Owen?
No, I haven't seen it yet.
you should definitely
Oh, it's
watch it.
so
It's an interesting one. It's really fun. It's more of like it's like a detective type of show, I would say.
Basically, yeah.
Well, like
Like
everyone's trying to figure out what's
yeah,
going
it's
on
like
with all
thriller
these
kind of
deaths.
detective. It's pretty cool. It's a really interesting concept. Like just the idea. Because the thing that's cool about anime versus TV shows is you can do things that would never be possible in a TV show, right?
That's true.
Like you
That's
would need
true.
like $1 million dollars of like or like probably like $1 billion of just CGI budget to get all this stuff in. But in anime, you can just draw the dude shooting laser beams out of everywhere, and like
Yeah.
like it just works. You can do that. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it's definitely true. And do you both have anything you want to plug? Like, are you both working on something else? And
Currently no.
Um, I have something in a few weeks, but I'm not. I don't. I can't say anything.
Right.
yeah,
Right.
definitely.
Don't know what you can say yet. Yeah.
Um, but yeah. Yes, that's it.
Okay. And where could fans follow you both at?
Well, I'm on Instagram. It would be OW3NM0RGAN.
Okay, so for me, you only do Instagram? I thought.
That's the only one I really use. Like I have a
Okay.
Twitter, but I don't really use it.
I really am not super active on social media. I really should be. Like people tell me all the time, like you should post something.
Yeah, I still have trouble with that.
I have to have like people like peer pressure me into posting.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh no, everybody posted something now I gotta post. Or like yeah, but you can find me on Instagram. That's pretty much the only one I'm actually really like there. It's OH period NATE. And it's all one word,
Okay.
no spaces. It's just my last name, period, first name. Boom. Yeah, you can find me there.
Sweet. Well, thank you both for taking time out and doing this. It was actually really fun talking to you both. I remember I had you both on last year for the show
Yes.
too,
Yeah.
and it was really fun seeing you both again and talking to you both.
Thank you.
Yeah, it was fun being here.
Thank you.
Yeah, thanks for having us.
Thank you,
This was
bud.
great.
Definitely. Have a great weekend, guys.
All right, thank you. You too.
Thanks. Bye.